I absolutely had PJ Washington in my FanDuel lineup, and I was upset for about 30 seconds. But the NBA is what it is, and that's what we gotta. That's part of it. I could absolutely go into a whole thing right now, but like I said, it's the holidays. People don't have time for all that. I'm gonna just get through this video and get out of y'all here. Cunningham against Denver. I've been playing a lot of Cunningham. Well, I've been trying to play more Cunningham because he's one of the upper echelon fantasy producers in this league. 10.2K is a little bit cheap for his ceiling. Fire him up. He has to do everything for his team. Um, Lillard. Lillard's an okay play. I like to target. Lillard's a good play. I like to target Chicago because their defense is awful and they run up fantasy scores against Chicago. So if it's Lillard and no Giannis, fire him up. If it's Lillard with Giannis, it's still a good play. But you kind of want Lillard without Giannis so he can run up his fantasy points. Fox going up against the Lakers with their new head coach. He could either play worse or play better. I'll guess he'll play better against the Lakers. 8.7K, he's in play, but I don't really like Sacramento like that, and you know why. You got Sabonis, you got DeRozan, you got Monk, Keegan Murray. Let's see what's going on with Sabonis. If there's no Sabonis, I like Fox a little bit better. Maxi's in play. He's second in command when everybody is healthy. Paul George is the third man. Maxi's in play. Paul George will be the one standing on the outside. So give me Maxi. I don't have a problem with it. He's gonna get his shots. He's gonna get his assists. He's not letting nothing stop him. 62, 42, 36, 66, 65. He doesn't give two shits who's on the floor. He's taking a step up. Fire up Maxi. Kyrie's in play against Portland. Good matchup. Brunson against Washington. I don't like really picking which Knicks, is going to have the good game. But against Washington, I don't mind Brunson. Poole's in play. Could probably run him in the same lineup, hoping for a little bit of some feistiness from Washington to keep the game close. Murray's an okay play. Monk, okay play. We got to see what's going on with Giddey. And does some know? If not, they open up more Chicago. Simons is in play. Kobe White will look better if the other two are out. Reeves is in play 6,500. Westbrook, I don't think I need Westbrook at 6,200 when Murray's healthy and you have a lot of other good plays potentially opening up around his price. Sexton with no Keontae George. Ivy if you're playing a lot of lineups. Sharp's in play. Schroeder if Kyrie doesn't come back in time or he doesn't make the game. You know what I mean. Tyus Jones is an okay play if Booker can't go. Brogdon's an okay play if you're playing a lot of lineups. Me personally wouldn't trust him in my main lineup. No Russell for me, no Carrington for me. Dinwiddie off the bench at 5K. Not really feeling that. Rollins is 5K now. I'm not feeling him. He hasn't done anything to show me he's a must play with Lillard out. He's taking 6 shots, 7 shots, 21 fantasy points, 23 fantasy points. He's damn near 5K. His ceiling is what? 23, 24, 25 fantasy points? Nah, no thank you. Collier, if you're playing a lot of lineups and there's no Keontae George, no Podziemski off the bench for me. I don't trust Kerr. McBride, if you're desperate, no problem. No AJ Green for me. He's buns. The rest of these guys I'm not going to be touching. Wait, there's one last guy. Is he not point guard? Or did he get priced up? He's 4,300. He's priced up. Yeah. Javon Carter. Now, if you're going to chase Javon Carter, good luck with that. He's not usually a fixture in the rotation. He got hot, hit 6 threes in 1/4. He was 3K for a reason. Now he's 4,300. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you think they play him more because of that? I can see that logic, but I'm not going to be chasing him. Definitely screwed up whatever was supposed to happen with THT, but that's basketball. All right, let's go to shooting guard. Paul George, no thank you. Not at 8K. Not with Maxi and B available. No thank you. Beal, you could take a shot. No Middleton for me until they let him off his handcuffs. Mikal Bridges is an okay play, but I still think he's buns. Kelly Oubre at 5'7", no thank you. We got to keep our eye on Clarkson, keep our eye on Keontae George. Klay Thompson, if you're desperate. Beasley, I don't mind. He's been locked in. Quentin Grimes, no thank you. Braun, if you're desperate. Kamara, if you're desperate. No Mikal for me. I don't care if he starts. I would like to play Buddy Hield. Don't trust Kerr. All right, let's go to small forward. DeRozan looks better with no Sabonis. Markkanen's in play. His price is coming up slowly. Play him while you can. Koulibaly's in play. Michael Porter is an okay play. OG's in play. Wiggins is in play. Looks better with no Curry. Aubrey is in play. Champagne, if he starts, is in play. No Herder for me. No Trent. No Thompson. THT might be worth a look if Giddey and DeSumno's out again. He played 22 minutes, didn't make any shots, he get 6 assists, killed a lot of people's lineups, and like I said, Javon Carter has 6 threes in 1/4, so that would do it for you. Some people might want to stay away from him altogether. I don't blame him. He is $3,800. I'm sure he'll have more than 8 fantasy points this go around if the same 2 guys are out again. Strawther, if you're desperate. And let's go to power forward. All right, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, you don't have time to wait for starting lineups, you don't have time to do your own research, you don't have time to wait for news, you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups right before lock, no problem. Check out the Patreon, link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else should be in the description. And if you need to send me a DM or a message, DFS_Chapo on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay. Power forward. Giannis, if Giannis is good to go, he should have 60 fantasy points in 3/4. LeBron's in play if he can go. Durant's in play. Bobby Portis looks a lot better if Giannis and Lillard are out, but his price is coming up. You're going to need 45 fantasy points from him. PJ Washington. This guy is very undependable. Not just because of his fight, or his push or whatever you want to call it, getting ejected, but he projects well, but he buns. He does everything but play ball. He's a fucking bum, and I'm not even gonna go in. He's a fucking bum. I'm not playing him. Fuck him. Like you see, I wasn't gonna say nothing. Your teammate got into a scuffle. Let them go at it. Let them do what they need to do. You want to be fucking Universal Soldier, gonna push the guy to the ground and get yourself kicked off the team, out the game, when you know your team is already shorthanded. That just shows me what type of mentals these guys are on. No training, no nothing. No nothing. These guys aren't men. They're not. the little boys. This is crazy. Teams are already shorthanded. Your team's depending on you. Teammates tussling with somebody and you decide to jump him and push him to the ground. Like, what is that gonna prove? What did you just prove? Fucking God. These players are, every day they just show their ass. Let's continue. Fuck PJ Washington. I'm not playing him. Collins is an okay play if he could go. If he can't go, let's give Kessler a bump and let's give Markkanen a bump. Jeremy Grant is risky because he's another untrained bitch. But he's 5.9K. Want to take a shot? I don't mind it. Stars in play. Wiggins is in play if I didn't mention it. Kuminga off the bench is in play. This guy comes off the bench, kills it. Steve Kerr still brings him off the bench. Like, what are we doing at this point? This shit is so comical. Then they wonder why people don't take the NBA seriously. Keegan Murray, if there's no Sabonis, I don't mind it. Tobias Harris is one of the worst basketball players of all time. PJ Watson at 5K, no thank you. Miss me with that. Patrick Williams, no thank you. Trey Lyles, if there's no Sabonis, yes, in play. Achua if you're desperate at 3,500. Let's go to center and let's wrap this up. Let's get out of here. All right. Jokic, 11-9, too cheap, play him. AD said he was playing Saturday, 10-5 and play. Cats and play 9-7. We'll keep an eye on Sabonis. I didn't even realize Embiid was questionable. If he can't go, Maxey gets another bump. Paul George gets a bump. Vooch is in play. Ayton's in play. Kessler's in play. I don't really fuck with Durant. You want to play him, you can play him. Brook Lopez, if there's no Giannis and Lillard. Nurkic, no thank you. He's useless. Valanciunas, I prefer him to start, but he's not the worst player in the world. If Bobby Williams can't go, give Klingon a little bit of a bump. Jackson Davis, if he starts again, 4.3, he's in play. Gafford, if Lively, it says Lively's out. Gafford's in play because his price didn't come up yet, 4.2. I give the edge to Jackson Davis because Gafford loves staying in the locker room. Jalen Smith, 4K. Keep an eye on him. And if they start Alex Len again for Sabonis, he played 23 minutes, gave me 21 fantasy points. He's not a fantasy monster. Like, I don't think he's worth the risk. I mean, he's 3,700. I prefer him at 3K, to be honest with you. I'd rather just play Lyles. Because Len could get pulled quick. So, I'm not even going to mess with him personally if I'm playing 1 or 2 lineups. Look, I've held y'all long enough. Paul Reed is also in play. I held y'all long enough. I'm going to go in and get out of here. Hope you had a profitable Friday night. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, check out the Patreon link in the description, check out the channel memberships. Really do appreciate y'all taking time to watch the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.